So thanks for checking out the quick fixes series that we have here on MyDesignClass, where we take a look at all of the most common issues in Adobe Photoshop. Today, what I thought we'd do is delve into another issue that one of my friends was actually having quite recently, which was how to change the dimensions and units of the rulers that we use in our canvases. So at the moment, as you can see, I have my rulers enabled, but if you don't have your rulers enabled, what you can do is you can go to View and just check Rulers. The shortcut for it is Command and R. So just make sure there's a tick next to that and then they should appear. Now, as you can see, my rulers are currently displaying pixels. When I created this document, I set the image size to pixels, which means that the rulers automatically show pixels for me. But say you wanted to change this document to show centimeters instead. Well, one of the things you might automatically do is go to Image, Image Size, and you'd probably go and change the width and height and set these values to centimeters and press OK. We haven't actually changed the size or proportions of our document at all. All we've literally done is change the measurements from pixels to centimeters. But as you can see, the rulers don't change automatically. The document is set to centimeters, so everything is calculated in a centimeter dimension basis, but the rulers and everything is still showing us pixels. Now, as you can see, I have a very simple image. I have a background and a rectangle layer. Now, let's say I wanted to calculate the width of the rectangle in centimeters, but I didn't want to change the overall image size from pixels to centimeters. So what we'll do is we'll first undo what we just did. So we'll go to Image, Image Size, and this time change it from centimeters back to pixels. So this is set to my original 1920 by 1080 document. And this is ideal, obviously, because we don't actually have to change the document itself in order to get different dimensions on our rulers. So now that we've reset it, I can press OK. And so to change our rulers, what we have to do is we have to go to Photoshop, Preferences, and then under Preferences, we have to go to Units and Rulers. And then it will show us this new Preferences window. And as you can see, it says Units in the top left-hand corner here and Rulers just underneath it. So at the moment, as you can see, our rulers are set to pixels. So everything on the rulers is going to be showing pixels. But if I change this to centimeters or any of the other options that you're looking for, as you can see, our rulers have automatically changed to displaying centimeters. And all I have to do is press OK. And now everything is calculated in centimeters. And the other great thing is if we go to the Properties panel and just go up slightly to show the transform properties of this rectangle, we can now see that it's also calculating the rectangle in centimeters. So we can now see the exact dimensions of this rectangle in centimeters without having to use our rulers to calculate the width of this rectangle. And of course, just to double check, if we go to Image and Image Size, you can still see that everything is still set to pixels. So we haven't changed anything within the original image size of the document itself.